Everybody.
Hi there. I was trying to come up with something new to say.
Yeah, this is our second take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a malfunction on my part. A wardrobe malfunction?
Wardrobe malfunction.
Really?
Yeah, we can call it that.
Okay.
You can call it anything you want.
Well, yesterday was moving day.
Yes.
And we're over here at a really good friend's place. Every time we come back to Northwest Arkansas, he always wants us to come and stay with him for a little bit and visit with him. So we do that. And what's neat about it is that he has this really nice shop that I have access to. And for little bitty projects and stuff like that, which I do have a couple little projects I need to get done while I'm here, it's really nice to have access to all that stuff. Now we're here near Rogers and you're hearing lots of noises. We've got a highway just behind us and we've got an airport right over there.
Right.
So
it's not the quietest place in the world.
No, not really. But it quietens down real nice in the evening. We had a really good night's rest last night, which was nice. But anyway, when we came here and set up yesterday, and we don't like, let's say this right out of the chute, we don't like doing drama. We don't like focusing on something when we're ill or something like this, but everybody's been expressing concern about the mentions that we made in the past about me not feeling well. And in fact, when we did our live last Tuesday night, I was feeling pretty darn good. But then yesterday, which was Wednesday, for some reason, it was like I had a relapse, and it was really rough because it was moving day.
Right, so there's certain things you have to do regardless.
Yeah. I just had no choice, that I had to do that kind of stuff. But basically, all my joints were hurting real bad. I was very weak again. It's like nothing had changed. And it's really strange. But when we got here, finally got ready to get set up, I just did barely, as far as my chores were concerned, I did barely what I needed to do.
Barely. We didn't even put the stabilizer jacks down.
I just didn't. I wasn't up to it.
It's like, okay, fill the water tank and move on.
Yeah. Every time I bent over to do anything, I would get so lightheaded again, and I was getting nauseous. And is that the way you pronounce that? Nauseous?
I don't know. I don't know.
But I'd have to grab a hold of something to steady myself. It was strange. And I've got this cyst on the back of my neck, which I have scheduled to get removed October the 3rd, which is only 6 days before we leave for the rendezvous.
Well, I wondered about the timing, but
it's the best we could do.
It is what it
at
is.
The time. And last May I had another cyst removed off of the back of my head, which I've had for quite a while. And we talked about it a little bit when we had that done. And it was a real simple procedure. And everything went just fine. Deb ended up taking the stitches out because we did that one before.
Yeah, we always do stuff on the run.
Just before we pulled out. And at the same time, I did have this small cyst on the back of my neck, which had been there for a while. And I mentioned it to him then that I've got this one here, but it's so small we won't worry about it. But it was kind of weird after we had this one removed off of the back of my head, which by the way came back benign. I know there's questions out there about that, but which we didn't expect it any different when it came to that. We noticed that all of a sudden this one on the back of my neck started growing much faster. And really I hadn't planned on getting it done while we were back here, but it had gotten so large so quickly, we thought we'd better go ahead
and we better take care of that.
But then when I was feeling horrible yesterday again, Deb took a good look at it on my neck, and it's never really been tender or it's never really hurt or anything. But last night when she touched it, it was tender, which it hadn't been before, and it was...
It's a pretty purpley red color.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
pretty sure it's infected.
yeah. So anyway, we made an appointment today at 3:15 for the doctor to at least look at it and determine what needs to be done before they remove it. And I'm beginning to wonder if maybe that could be one of the reasons for me not feeling well.
I'm sure that plays a huge part in it.
And this antibiotic that the other doctor gave me here a while back was really more for a sinus infection. And she did look at that cyst at that time, but it didn't look angry or nothing, you know. And but she said that antibiotic will help some on that. Well, I finished up the antibiotics just a few days ago, and then right afterwards is when I started feeling bad again.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're just kind of filling you in. We have so many things that we want to do while we're here at our friend's place, and it's a perfect setup to do the things that we need to do. So I'm just sick and tired of not feeling well. This is just not me.
Yeah, we have a few things we want to do to the van, and
Yeah.
of course we need to grease our wheel bearings on the trailer
We're gonna
so that
lube the bearings.
lube the bear, whatever it's called, we need to do that. Because we
Anyway.
try to do that before we head out.
Yeah, it's due for, we've already done them once, and it's due for another one.
And
It may be a little premature, but still.
and this, of course, is a great
gonna hurt
place for
nothing.
Bill to sit and practice.
Yeah.
And for the concert, and you know, we got things to do.
And we're gonna be honest with ourselves again, and we're gonna empty the van completely out, and we're gonna look at every single thing and say, okay, have we ever really used this, even though we've been carrying it all this time? And there's several items that we'll be culling to lighten the load.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if he calls.
It's more me than it is her.
Yes,
I do
because
have to admit
most of that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. She would probably let me leave everything here.
Yeah.
Well, except for a few items here and there.
You know, if we
don't
haven't
understand.
used it, we don't need it.
Yeah. But
And watch, the minute we do,
yeah, exactly.
And that's
the second
yes.
that we pull it out is when we're going to need it.
I know that.
But anyway, well, hopefully this video will be up today, which is Thursday, the 14th,
This is the 14th.
September 14th, and
The rendezvous starts one day from tomorrow. One
Yeah.
month from tomorrow.
that does, doesn't it? So
You got some
hopefully-
getting well to do, buddy.
and I'll know a lot more because I'll be seeing the doctor before this video actually releases. So then hopefully we don't have to go in any more talking about. Hopefully I'll be able to say that I'm feeling better from this point forward, for real. We'll wait and see what they say and how they want to proceed. But and I'm going to see a dermatologist for this. You know, my regular dermatologist that has done this procedure for me in the past. And they've been here for several years, so I trust them, you know. So anyway, we really don't like focusing on this kind of stuff, and hopefully we can move on.
Hopefully this will fix
Yeah.
it.
So
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
I'm ready to find out, for sure. Anyway, we're going to let you go for now. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And we are not camping.
We're living.
There you go. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.